tape number 4, 7:36 a.m., 1 hour and 6 minutes into the heartbeat. And basically, we're putting the bottom in, and I've got a 3-minute chart with the 10-minute period moving average starting to tilt up. We had a 3-6 minute, and we're going to see what happens at this major top right there on the 3-minute. More importantly is that the bottom of the, here's where Amazon made the low yesterday. That's half of that bar. That's the SMF Pro Trader bar. We tested that with a 15, 30, 45-minute consolidation at the bottom here. And it's consolidating about $1 above that swing low bottom. And you can see it here in the level 2 now. And you can see that bottom there, and you can see the turn here. As you learn to master it, I'm going to give people, I've given orders out. This time, we're going to see it, and here's the lower Bollinger Band, and there's the crossover. So any move up, if we do purchase, we're going to be a seller in that move up because the move is still weak. However, we are trying to start the turn in the move. This is the top. This is the range that we have to work with. And this 3-minute, it's starting to violate that 10-minute again. So basically, this is our, third or fourth tape. And the reason why I'm doing a series of tapes, which you'll have a series of links to click on, link 1, link 2, link 3, link 4, is that we're going to go through this bottoming process. But let me tell you something. Wait, people. We're violating the 10-minute period again. So I canceled all orders. Put your orders down at 114.10. As long as I'm violating that attempted recovery on that 6-minute and I'm back below my 10-minute, I'm still going to go through the bottoming process, just like we did yesterday. And let me show people on the tape of what that was. What that was yesterday, this was that long down move yesterday, much worse than today. But when we did get down here to the bottom, we put in a bottom, and the 10-minute yesterday, and all of these characteristics that I'm putting on the tape for you is that we had finally made the turn. But boy, when we made that turn, it was a $4 bounce. There's an element of momentum, time, entry, buyer, seller, stop market orders, all kinds of different combination factors happen within these bottoms intraday. All right, somebody asked me what wholesale was. Wholesale, I know, but listen, wholesale versus retail, the definition of the SMF wholesale entry is a mathematical equation that we use that's down below the market. We have a mathematical formula and table that people, once they have it with their charts, is that the wholesale price is always below the actual floor based in that mathematical table. And I'm not going to put that mathematical table on this tape because of the proprietary nature of it, meaning that I'm not going to let the world see our proprietary successful platform, because I will tell the people that asked a question on the tape is that it's based using the deltas down. The further down in the negative ratio that we go, that's going to be our wholesale price, and that's where the stock bounces. And I hope that that gives a little bit of clarity. When I'm off the video, I will have Brian Plain pull that up and show you what the definition of wholesale is again. All right, I had traders get hit 1,000 shares in these price levels here, and I'm going to keep a stop market right above 115. They got hit 1,000 shares at 114.60, 114.65, and 114.70. And they're all in it. Now watch in the level 2. They're about to get stopped, and you'll see the volume get taken out. Well, there's 1,000 out. He just went out on 1,000. And they'll scale it. They're scaling out. Watch the volume on the trade. I'm recording theirs. I will not let them. They got big shares, so Nope. They're getting stopped. They're being all taken out. All the stops are being taken out. I will not let that thing go below $15. And the 10 minutes declining, they're stopping out. They're all stopping out. Well, hey, people, check it out. I will take the stop with those people. They're all out. I'm being told, here, teletype it back. You're all out of there. Great. So they got 1,000 shares at 1460, 1470, or 1460, 1465, and 1470. And they're all stopped out right at that 115 and 114.98 zone. They had to stop out because the 10 minutes starting to decline. And Bridget, I gave you a 350 entry. Anyway, we just made some good money for a scalp. The senior traders do. SMF, part of your school is that you will one day too learn to scalp heavy volume, but maybe not in your, a lot of that in your first year. But there will be times where I will have you do 500 share entry here, a 500 share entry there, and a 500 share entry there. And when it pops and it starts to fail, you would just exit the whole thing. So in that respect, you'll learn to how to trade a 500 share entry here, 500 here, and as it goes right up through here and it starts to make a top at resistance, you'll dump the order. And, you won't be rich on the trade, but you'll still make about $500 or $600, $700, maybe $1,000. Well, Bridget, put your order down to buy at 1410. I want to explain to some people on the tape here. We're going to be putting the bottom in, Bridget, for one reason. You see your MACD is ascending this way. That means that when this indicator, moving average convergence divergence, ascends, that means that this long-term bottom, it's a dollar price consolidation here. That means that the bottom is going to have more support because of the ascending MACD. And basically, as long as this keeps rising, and even though that we're just consolidating, that means that the intraday low of the equity dollar price in here is going to have what we call momentum. As we continue to rise and ascending upward with this indicator, that means that the consolidation is putting the bottom in, because we're not declining over here. And that's why we're not breaking these support levels. It's because of this 3-minute indicator down here that you're going to master. The dollar price movement is really about a 90-cent range up and down through the consolidation here. And you'll learn this here in the school.